You're just muted. You have to unmute yourself every time we start.
That's exactly what I said. I said, am I still on mute?
Yeah.
Why is it? I am not muting myself when it goes.
When we start, it's very funny. Doesn't matter. Hi, welcome.
Hi, how are you?
I'm super, super excited. I know you're a little frustrated at the moment, but it'll pass.
Well, it's because it was so good. I had everything. Y'all know I am never ready. I was ready at 11:45. Now that might seem like it's cutting it really close to you. You don't understand me if that feels like it's close to you. 11:45, I am winning. I had everything where it needed to be. I was like, okay, I can go in. I can make everything live. I can send out the email at 12:05 because it gives a little cushion. I'm like, I'm good. 12:04, you're texting me? Hey, your PDFs don't open. What? Why aren't my PDFs open? I click them on my computer and they open up. What is happening? So I figured out that I had put the pound sign. I mean, I just totally dated myself, but the hashtag, the pound sign in the file name, and that was messing it all up. I mean, it's fixed now. It's literally, it's not the end of the world. Nothing is severely wrong.
Everything's fine.
Am I on delay? Like I'm on delay over here.
You are. Mm-hmm. It's okay.
Okay.
You're fine.
Okay.
Fine. Don't worry about it. Everything is good. Everything's beautiful. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to Marley's Crazy. The Monday with Marley Tuesday edition.
I am super delayed. I don't like this is I'm gonna leave and come back.
Okay, that's fine. That's okay. That's okay. Well, I'll say hi. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. I think you have to leave. So leave the broadcast and then come back in. Yeah. But we're all happy that you found us and you're here. It's a super special day. So we have St. Patrick's Day and Tournament of Stitches starting today. We have been dying to get started on this with you. It's really hard to work on something for so long and not talk about it. Like, I don't know. It stinks. So we are so happy you're here. When Marley pops back on, we will get started and walk you through all of the goodness. There's so much goodness. So it doesn't matter whether you're joining us for our make along, whether you're doing the free version, whether you got the VIP version and you have multiple versions. We're just excited that you're going to be stitching with us because we can't wait. For all of you who've gotten your yarn, and hopefully you've had the fun of winding it up if they were hanks, and you are itching to get going. I will say that it's really addictive of what we've been doing, because I mean, you're going to start play one, you're going to finish it really fast. Whether you're doing the knitting or the crochet, it goes really fast. You're not going to need a ton of time. But oh my goodness, is there so much good stuff going on. Marley is going to need a minute. I just got a message. Her computer has said, you've done too much today, and she needs a minute. So that's no problem. We're going to walk through it together. We're going to walk through together, and we are going to see all the goodness. Marley's going to join us when she can. So welcome. I'm just going to say welcome again. I'm so excited everybody's here. If it's your first time doing Tournament of Stitches and you found our podcast, you've done everything right. You're doing great. If you've been on the Tournament of Stitches before, you already know there's so much goodness to come. And it's just the first week. So today starts play one. There's going to be 6 plays total. So that means 6 weeks. Every Tuesday at noon, we will release another bit of the project. When you're all done, you'll have a beautiful shawl. That's basically how it goes. But here's what the most amazing thing is that you're just doing a little bit at a time. So as I was saying before, like play one that we're doing today, It won't take you very long at all. It will certainly not take you a week, which is great. So let's say that you couldn't get your yarn and you can't start till next week. So much time. Your guys are going to be great. You're going to be so good to go. All right. Let's let Marley restart her computer, but let's look and see what's happening, where you go. Let's just start from the beginning. So we sent out an email. So there's an email completely laid out of how to start. If you are free, this is where you're going to click. This is where you're going to go to find your pattern. If you bought the VIP, this is where you're going to click. This is where you're going to go to find your pattern. If you did not get that email, that means that we're either in your spam or, you know, at some point you unsubscribe to us. So the email is out. If you don't have it, look for it. Okay, let's say you don't want to check your email, whatever. Let's walk through. I'm literally just going to walk you through, share my screen and walk you through exactly how to get this stuff. And then we'll talk about the plays as we go, because we're going to see some really pretty stuff. So are you guys all ready? You're going to see really pretty things. Take a deep breath. We'll go one by one because there's some really cool stuff coming up. Okay, let me share my screen. We're going to start with the free version because that's the easiest one to start with. And let me scroll all the way up so you see where I am. This is just the main page. I'm on the main page of the Tournament of Stitches, where you went to sign up for, it's like where you went to sign up for joining us, where you went to buy your VIP. Welcome back. You're all good.
Not gonna talk.
That's fine. We're walking through. We're fine. And so we're just starting. We're starting at the beginning. So if you are doing the free event, just like in Marley's email, this is where you would end up. Okay. You would end up at the top of the page. And let me show you what we think is the easiest way of accessing it. So you're going to scroll down just a little bit and you're going to get to this wonderful table of contents. And do you see number 7 here where it says pattern links? That's the magic that you want. All of the rest of this is telling you what it is, how to get prepared, frequently asked questions, how to buy a VIP. But now that you're started, you click on pattern links and it boop, pops you down. So if you're doing knitting, you click under the blue box. If you're doing crochet, you click under the red box. Okay, guys, this is your last chance because once I click on these, you're going to see all the pretty stuff. So just get ready. You ready? All right, here we go. Knitting. We're going to pop over to knitting, and this will give you all of your information. So you're going to have your entire pattern and your gorgeous start. So look, we're making a triangle today. So if you're doing the free version or the Netflix and chill version, you're making a beautiful triangle. And Marley and I were already talking. Like, I don't know what it is about garter stitch mixed with stockinette, but I love it.
Beautiful.
I don't know.
You know what's the funniest part about this one? It's the easiest. It's the easiest, right? It's the easiest. It took me the longest to record because I kept making silly mistakes. And my daughter was like, what is wrong with you? Because she edited all of them. And she was like, I don't understand. You keep telling everybody that this one is supposed to be the relaxed one. It's literally the longest one that I have here. And I'm like, I don't know. Like I kept making silly mistakes. Like just, and I was like, oh my gosh. Anyways.
It's funny, right?
The hard one, piece of cake.
I know.
Right through.
It's because you're not thinking about it. It's I'll say similar things on mine. Okay, so again, this has the entire pattern all here for you. Mm-hmm. Your notions, your abbreviation.
Play one. All the patterns are play one.
Right, play one. This is just for this week, as we all know. Everything you need, all written down. And then you have your video. So this is what you're going to want to watch after we talk. You want to
Yep.
want to click on
And
that.
that is on Raptive. If you want to watch it on YouTube, you'll see that right underneath that it said click here to view it on YouTube. So either one, you could do either one.
Yeah. So you got everything you need here. Okay, so let's head back. And we'll click now into, we'll head over to crochet. So for crocheters, again, it's the same exact thing. It's going to take you to a different page and boop, we're doing stripes. Just this one. You're doing stripes just for this one. But again, mine is super easy. It's just front loop only is your excitement that you have going on this week. And yes, there is an extra stitch in there because I was not paying attention. I found that out when I did the next play and I went, oh, well, that seems about right. Seems about right. Everything you need here is here. You don't really need the stitch diagram. If you click on it, you can see it makes it real big, super nice. But I made sure that there was a stitch diagram, just like there's charts if you're in the VIP for knitting, because you have to have them for the next couple plays. You'll definitely need them. Again, same for mine. You keep scrolling down, you're going to get the video tutorial, which you can watch after this. And we go from there. You get a nice big close-up of your stitches in case you want to see them. Okay.
And just as a reminder, the free version is the Netflix and chill. It's the easiest. It's the relaxed shawl. It's meaning like you shouldn't be stressed out making it. It's cute, comfortable, easy, nice.
It is not to give you any struggles in any way, shape, or form. That's how it is on purpose. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing, come back over here and say, hi, welcome back.
Hi, thanks. When I left, my entire computer went.
It said you're doing all the video editing. You were doing all the things.
Yeah. So I got out of OBS, and that's why I'm on this camera now. I restarted the whole thing, and I was like, all right, well, here we are.
You're here.
Somebody, I think it was Lauren, was like, you're handling your computer issues very well. Yeah, you didn't hear me. So, we'll go with that. It was very, very colorful over here.
That's fine. Okay. So there's a lot of things I want to say about play one, but I'm going to hold my breath. Okay. So that's how you do the free version. Again, you click on the main page, go to pattern links, and just go.
Yep.
Start crochet. Now, if you bought VIP, let's go through VIP. So I'm going to share my screen.
And VIP is still available. And as of right now, the VIP is the same price. It's still $24, $29. I can't remember how much. Whatever it is, it won't go up in price until after play 2. Because then half of the work is out. So the price will be going up. And once you get into VIP and you see everything that's added, like you're going to be like, oh, I'm not just getting a pattern here. I'm taking a class.
Now, if you got VIP, we told you in the email to head over to your birdhouse. So everybody's birdhouse looks a little different. This is what mine looks like. Let's head into knitting first. So you're just going to click on.
Pause for just a second.
Yeah.
Scroll down. I want everybody to see this. Go back to the top where you were. At the top, keep going. See there where it says all categories? I don't think if you click it, does it show the down menu on here? If she clicks that, it gives her a down. There's options in there.
It's not showing it on screen.
Yeah, but I want you guys to be aware of that because there are times people are like, I don't have my products. They're not here. And it could be that it was a VIP or a workshop. It wasn't a make along or whatever it is. So if you have that always on all categories, you'll see everything that you have in your Marley Birdhouse.
Yeah.
I just wanted to point that out because it's a little thing that you can overlook.
Oh, it's easy. It's easy because we have a lot of things in here.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's head into knitting. We're going to view product. And then if you haven't read all of the great information, you can, I'm just going to scroll through it quick. So sorry, guys.
Because no, you're good. Because all of the modules are at the bottom.
Yeah. So
And
this is,
I put them that way. Like I have an option to put them on the side, but I don't like the way that looks on mobile. So I have them all on the bottom.
that's fine. So just scroll down and you'll get, everything in here is how to like use the Marley Birdhouse, what the tournament of stitches is, what you're really concerned about today, because what you're getting started is your 3 different concentration levels. So the Netflix and chill, we already saw on the website. So it's the same. It's just everything will be organized in there. But let's move over to smooth, jazz, and be quiet. So we can show off and show them what they are. So if you click on this module, you're going to get, you know, a little bit about like why we're calling it what it is. But if you just click on play 1, it's the next thing to click on. You're going to get everything you need for this play all organized without any ads. So you have your video right away. You scroll down, you see the gorgeous triangle that you're making with some diamonds.
This is so fun to knit. This is so fun to knit.
Oh, so pretty.
Thank you. I'm loving this.
And then if you keep scrolling down, keep scrolling down, keep scrolling down, keep scrolling, keep scrolling. Marley loves words. So just keep scrolling. This is the main thing you need. There's more information. She just likes to give lots of information. These are the things you want. The one that says printer friendly PDF, that's what you want. Mm-hmm. That's where all of your information is going to be.
That's your pattern.
Yeah. It doesn't show up when I click on it, but trust me, if you click on it, it opens.
Yeah.
And then for each of these, is just like in crochet, like for each of these, there's going to be like a chart. So in this case, it's a stitch fiddle. It'll be a PDF that you could like print out. This one is a row by row checklist. If it helps you to like check off, yes, I finished this one. Yes, I finished this one.
And that one is good like throughout your entire piece. So you can print that off once and it's good. Like if you mix and match everything, it doesn't matter which play you're working on. It keeps track. It helps keep track of you.
It just helps you with like your row counts and stuff. Cause as we go through this, the amount of stitches that you have will matter a lot. Yeah. And it grows for knitting. Crochet, we don't have that.
I do want to point out that if you are somebody who doesn't like to print, I also put the Google Doc down there.
That's what
or the Google Sheet.
Yeah.
So you can copy that.
All of these, if you want the stitch, so she's giving you the Stitch Fiddle link. If you haven't done that before, you can play with Stitch Fiddle and the Google Doc. So like you can also just have things online if you'd rather them.
But the Google Doc is only for the row by row checklist.
Right.
Okay.
The Stitch Fiddle links. So all of these down here, the lesson activities, is the same thing that's up here. It's just we gave it to you again. That's all. Before we talk about it, I want to go look at Be Quiet. So if you guys haven't seen Be Quiet, let's go look at Be Quiet. Okay, you guys ready?
A cautionary tale here for you guys, because I did not add a lifeline, so I had to rip out, which is why you're only seeing it through row 34.
All right, here we go. So your Be Quiet is definitely Be Quiet. Like
it is so
pretty and intense.
It is so awesome.
It is
it is so awesome. I love working on it. I had to rip it out because I did not take my own advice and I did not add a lifeline. If you watch the video, you'll hear me say, add a lifeline, please add a lifeline, add a lifeline. And I didn't. I should have, because it's like, it's nearly impossible to like rip back. You can't rip back. You'd have to tink. But so yeah,
just because I think it makes it a little bit clearer. So like if you click on the Stitch Fiddle, this is what your Stitch Fiddle will look like. And you can see for the Be Quiet, it's stunning.
Can you zoom in on that a little bit?
Yeah.
So Be Quiet has a cable and it's a 5-stitch cable. It's a 2/1/2. So you have to use 2 cable needles to move stitches around. So that way you can figure out where the stitches go. It's really cool. So it's cables and lace. It's different stitches on the right side and the wrong side. It's not just as simple as knit your knits, pull your pearls. Literally, you have to sit and concentrate on this. If you are at all tired, put it down and tackle it later. But if you are somebody who's like me, who really likes to be challenged and this like geeks you out, you're going to love this so much. Like, I love it so, so, so much.
So, in knitting, if you haven't done stitch fiddle before, Marley's adding a loom, and you'll get that after we've done the live. You'll see like in the birdhouse, it's still locked out. It's still locked. She just has to add that video in. But the wonderful thing about stitch fiddle is that this will do a row by row counter for you. So when it comes to be quiet, let me see if I can get to that row by row counter. Where is that one? Is it the show scroll bar? Is that what it is, Marley?
For the progress tracker?
Progress
up there at the top where it looks like a Google drop. It's the button underneath. It's next, over to the right, two of them. That one.
This is what you want. Look at this.
Yeah, it'll highlight row number 1. So then as you click the,
you're like
arrows to the right
down here, and then it'll go up. It'll go up. It'll go up when you click the button.
Yep. It's very handy.
It is so handy to keep track of where you are. It's amazing.
And just if you've never looked at a chart like this, those grayed boxes, those are no stitches. All it means is that just they don't mean anything. They're just there so that way we can create. So we have the space to create what the white stitches are.
Let me get to it. So it's like the white ones are what you're doing, and then you hop over to the middle, and then you come back over. But it's like one of those reasons of like why you want to. That's why we give you the stitch fiddle links, because they're just lovely. A lot of times, like if we were doing color work, we would give you a stitch fiddle because then you could change your colors. But in this, don't change anything. You just want to, it's more of like, you just want to keep your progress.
You could change the color of like your cable if you wanted to change the color of the boxes that are the cable. Like maybe you want one of the cables green and one of the cables pink. So that way you can quickly identify which is a right and which is a left. You can do that. But other than that, you're not going to change anything.
No. But all of that, if you've never done it before, don't worry. All of that is coming. Like you can play with it. You don't need it to do what you're doing.
Yeah.
Everything's there for you. You don't need it. Yeah. It's just an extra little touch in VIP. And we use this a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Erica is mentioning, she says it's still only mildly annoying that she has to scroll all the way down to get to the modules. It'd be better if there was an accordion. That would be awesome. That's literally not an option for us.
Yeah.
Otherwise I would do that. Yeah, I agree with you. Like I wish I could do that, but it's I don't get that option.
Yeah. Yeah. Wah, wah.
I know. I just don't want you to think I'm trying to make it difficult. Like I'm not, I promise.
No. Okay. So that's knitting. Heading over to crochet, it's the exact same thing of how you're going to get your information. You're going to view your product. You're going to scroll down. Sorry, guys. And we're going to grab our Smooth Jazz. So everything you need is in your Play One folder. You got my video. You got my picture, and you keep scrolling down. You're going to see your printer-friendly PDF, and I also made like the stitch diagram super big, so you could print just that out. I will tell you for the first plays, you really don't need them, but they come in handy for the next ones. You're definitely going to need them. Mine are all triangles as well. Just Play One is triangles. They're not always going to be triangles, but they are this time. These are very easy. Well, we'll talk about Play One in a minute. Let me just show you what Be Quiet is.
That's a beautiful cardigan you're wearing in your video.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. I like it a lot.
It's
The
quite pretty.
marigold. I wear it all the time.
Yeah.
And then again, triangle for be quiet. Again, stripes, different kind of stripes, all kind of stripes. I do say in this video that the stitch diagram does come in handy because these are shallow post stitches, and we talk about that a lot, about why you might want to do that. So basically mine go, I'll stop sharing. So mine go from hardly any texture to super texture. That's the difference between my plays. Yours go from very pretty to
Mine go for knits and pearls to a stitch pattern that really either you're just knitting on the wrong side or just purling on the wrong side. It's not really a mix and match.
so it's like you have to think for one row and then you're in La La Land for the other.
Yeah. I mean, you have increases. You're always increasing on the wrong side on mine. For all of ours, it's like Netflix and chill is the relaxing one. Mm-hmm. Shh, be quiet is the focused one. Smooth jazz is the balanced one. It's the one like in between the two. Like with this pink one, I know this sounds ridiculous. When I first got started, there's no way I could have watched a TV show. But as I got through maybe like this far, I was like, okay, I got the hang of this. I was still looking at the pattern, but I got the hang of it.
Yeah.
And I just started cruising. Yeah. Gosh, that is so pretty. I can't I'm just like, I want to make like a sweater out of this. Like I love this so very much.
It's really pretty.
And that's not even blocked yet. Like that's how pretty it is. Not even blocked.
Yeah.
It's so pretty. I'm very, very happy with it.
Mm-hmm.
Very happy.
And then the be quiet is be quiet.
It is so. Yeah. The color is like,
woof.
Y'all, this is just so fun. If you are a knitter who likes a challenge, this is.
And let's be honest, we're all at a different level, and we all want something different, but they're all pretty. Like none of them, all of them are stunning. So they're all very pretty. So no matter where you go, and then don't forget, if you bought the VIP next week, you can choose a different one. They will all mix and match. Mm-hmm. So like, let's say you have lots of time this week and you want to do the be quiet. Well, and you have no time next week, you could do the Netflix and chill. So they will mix and match beautifully together. You don't have to stay at the same level.
No. And you have a whole week to do this. Don't think you have to get this all done in a day or two. Like you could do a couple rows, especially as we get going to the larger plays, you're going to have more stitches. The knitters especially, so it will take you longer.
We're different,
and it's okay.
We're different. It's fine. We're different crocheters. Knitters. So the first week, knitters and crocheters were all making triangle. Do not expect that next week. Next week, it's a mystery. We're going different stitches, different directions. So, just saying, just this week. But for crocheters, you're only making a tiny little triangle. I mean, this is the smooth jazz. Your stinky part, which I talk about in every single video, is deciding what your colors are. Because the biggest thing...
I like that one.
This is the be quiet.
I like that one.
Yeah. So
are those shallow stitches?
These are the shallow stitches.
I like
because I like the garter stitch rows. And so this is what looks like garter stitch rows to me. Like, it's why I like them. They're just a little like pretty little bumps. These are all the colorways. The 3 colorways I'm using are the 3 of the 4 colorways that I put in the like options. I will say that like crocheters, your biggest problem is going to be deciding what your colors are. Not in like, there's no main color, but there is A, B, C, and D. And you cannot, once you decide, A is this mint, B, C, and D, you can't switch them up.
So you're saying that color A is not a main color. It's just that
it has to be color A the whole time, because when I use it, you can't like be like, oh, like let's say like the next one, I'm going to start with B and then you see, but let's say you don't like those 2 together. Well, you got to use them because you can't like switch it. Otherwise, you'll run out of yarn. That's why. So, with that, ignore everything I said. If you have more yarn, if you have like lots and lots of yarn, then you can do whatever you want whenever you want. You can play with whatever you want. If you have what I have, which is the 8 hanks, you need to stay. You need to stay because remember, I said that gauge is not super important. So I have leeway of like if you went a little bigger, like your gauge is a little bigger, because I don't really care about your gauge. It's just if you have a bigger gauge, meaning your triangle is bigger than my triangle, you're going to use more yarn. Again, it's all about yarn. It's the only reason I say I care about which one is A, B, C, and D is with the yarn. No, I'm not giving you any advice of how to choose the colors. That's your problem. I hate choosing colors. Mm-mm. And I say that with all the love in the world. You can see the colors that I chose. It does not matter in any way, shape, or form. It doesn't matter if you choose your light as your first one. It doesn't matter if you choose your dark as the first one. They're all blending together. And I tell you in the video, and it's true, like this play uses all 4 colors. Sometimes we're only going to use 2. Sometimes we're going to use 3. We're mixing it all up.
Knitters, you just use one color.
Yeah, you don't have that problem. But knitters, you're making all sorts of crazy stuff. We're doing
fun stitches.
Yeah,
fun stitches. You're a color gal, Marley. Any advice on Robin? Honestly, you know what I would do is I would look at what she chose. I'd be like, oh, she has these 4 colors. Which one's her dark? Which one's her light? And where did she put them? And I would just follow that. Yeah. If I was somebody who did not know what, if I was in your shoes where I didn't know what I was making, but the designer put them in that order, I would go in that order.
Yeah, I tell you not to listen to that at all. So do whatever you want, because you'll see in the videos I show you when I was making these samples, I mixed and matched a bunch and I tried a lot of different ones. And then in the end, it didn't matter because you end up playing with all of them. They all end up next to each other. That's why I made sure that you had very different kind of colors, you know, the light and the dark and the muted and the bright, so that they all could play with each other. That I made sure, that's why I was very like specific of making sure that you didn't have 2 that were the same. And even in like comments, I was like, ooh, those might be too close. Like that they were all different. Because we're going to go in crazy places coming up. But that's next week. Again, if you have lots of colors, you can choose whatever you want.
Pearl wants to come say hello.
Yeah. And again, like texture wise, like you'll see in the videos I'm using Chic Sheep for the step outs. It's much bigger. Like it's like gigantically bigger than what I'm using. But it doesn't bother me. Like if you decided to do this, that's fine. You're just not going to get my gauge at all. Obviously, this is DK and Chic Sheep is worsted. They're not even in the same stratosphere. It's just you would need more if you do a much bigger weight of yarn. But yeah, you get to choose, and that's going to be the hardest thing that you do all week is choosing your colors. Crocheters, that's it. It's going to be the hardest thing. The actual crocheting, you're going to get done in like an afternoon, 2 afternoons. It's going to go so fast, and then you're going to be like, what do I do now?
You pick up knitting needles.
Or you go help other people. Like you come into the group and you ask and you talk to other people. I will say, and I did this on purpose, our crocheters, our first play is easy. We don't stay in this realm, but it is to get you started, at least thinking about your gauge. If like you're on a limited amount of yarn, of like, if you only have what I told you to buy, then I would try to get close to gauge so that you don't run out of yarn. So that means start again, go down a hook size. It give you lots of time to worry about that. But then going forward, we have a lot more fun, just like knitters do too.
She's my people. Yeah. I'm in the middle of, knitting these 3 things, and I'm talking to Shiri. We have like 7 other things designing right now. 7. You don't even know about half of them.
No, I don't, because once they get on that,
I keep you out of it.
Yeah, because I tell Marley when she goes and buys that giant cup of coffee, I'm like, don't talk to me. Go find somebody else.
I literally said that to Shiri the other day when I called her after I had it's not working. After I had the coffee, I said, I'm not allowed to call Robin, so you're getting my brain dump. And she was like, okay. So she we have great plans. We have very, very good plans.
Yeah.
Very, very good plans.
I talk about it in the video. So my 3, the be quiet is the hardest because we're doing shallow post stitches. And even though they look stunning, and they are, they're stinky because they're really easy to add an extra stitch. And that's, like Marley's like always says that with them. They're beautiful, but they're a pain in the butt. Because you're like, oh, I'll go around this one too. And you're like, no, I've already done. It's like,
yeah, it's kind of a pain.
That's the only stinky part. So like that, it's like you have to count. So those you have to count. The rest are nothing. I don't think you guys will have any issues. So knitting wise,
yes.
Is there anything you knitting wise this week? How about gauge for you this week?
Don't worry about gauge. Literally don't have to. We have used worsted weight yarn and size 9 needles so many times. If you guys have made one of my other projects with worsted weight and size 9 needles, and you have to go up or down, you absolutely could do that. The way we designed the shawl with the 7 hanks, even if you're a little bit bigger on gauge, you should have enough yarn. You absolutely should not run out of yarn. You should be good. Unless it's like astronomical, then there's just, what else am I going to do? No, you don't have to worry about it. My biggest thing is going to be use your lifeline. I know that sounds silly, but especially if you're doing smooth jazz or Netflix and chill, use your lifeline. And then when we go to play number 2, I'm actually going to talk to you guys again about adding a lifeline before you go into the second play. So that way, if you decide as you're into the second play, you're like, I just don't like this, you have a place to rip back to. And not all is lost. You know what I mean? But really heed the warning of what the title of the concentration levels are. Like the be quiet. If you go to tackle that, I'm dead serious. Make sure your brain is firing at all cylinders. You're in a quiet place that you can concentrate and concentrate for a couple hours, because you want to get to, I think it's row 4 or 5 is where you do your first cable. And you just need to be able to focus on it. I will say, go ahead.
I look at be quiet like doing a puzzle.
Yeah.
I don't puzzle with anything else around me. Puzzling is a quiet meditative time. Yeah. And be quiet is like that. This is where I get to focus. It's like a one-on-one connection with my stitching, and it's just me time. If there is any mom in the background, no, look at me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm out if that happens. Mm-hmm. So yeah. And then just keep track, keep count. There's a couple times where here's one. I had spent 30 minutes on one row on this one because I could not figure out how I kept coming up 3 stitches too many. And I was like, what am I doing wrong? Like I tinked back, did it again, tinked back, counted, tinked. I was like, I have the correct number of stitches. I'm moving each one and I'm like, I don't understand how I'm 3 too many. What happened was it was knit 2, slip your marker, knit 3, star, knit 3, blah, 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 blah. Cause that was your repeat. I forgot the first knit 3 because my brain skipped over it. So just be aware of that. Like it was at that point, I'm like, I'm clearly too tired at this point. Like I'm not even reading the instructions correctly. So I'm like, I'm just going to put it down. But I spent 30 minutes before I finally realized I was not reading the instructions. Like my work was fine. I just didn't, I forgot those 3 stitches. So word to the wise, pay attention. But other than that, it's, if you got the Malabrigo Rios, especially, oh gosh,
that's what I'm having a really hard time. Cause like, I can't really show much of the Netflix cause I got a lot of the Next Play done. So, but like, I find that I feel it all. I'm like, oh my gosh,
I know,
such great yarn. Like, what is wrong with me?
I don't know.
I can't wait to wear it. It's nothing. You can't wear this right now. What is this?
Like, I know the whole time when I first start, like when you first start with the tab, it's like a little bit of nothing, right? It just wants to fall off your needle. And then you get going, you're like, gosh, this just feels so good. And then if you guys are with the VIP, you'll notice I'm using 3 different needles. So ChowGoo sent me their brand new quad needles. They're the square needles. So I'm using those on the Netflix and Chill. And I chose that specifically because I think square needles are really great, especially for beginners. They're very easy to hold. These have a really nice point to them. They're just lovely. I really like these. It's the first time I've used theirs.
Yeah.
And so I'm using these on this one. I'm using the square needles that I have loved before, which are the collage square needles, but they are fixed. So they aren't interchangeable. The other ones are interchangeable. So I was like, okay, I just wanted to feel the difference between the two, right? But I chose these specifically because they have a precision point. All that means is they're very pointy. So with all the lace that I'm doing, it just makes it so much easier if you have a pointy needle. So I chose these. And then I'm using my other just regular old ChowGoos for this one, although I'm using the swivel cord. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of the swivel cord because it grabs my yarn a little bit as I'm working. It doesn't snag it. It just grabs it a little bit.
Yeah.
And I'm using the needles that are smaller for like the 16-inch cables and stuff.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to go get my longer one.
She means in length. She doesn't mean like
diameter. Like they're the 4-inch instead of like the 5-inch. So I'm going to get the longer ones just because they're not go get them. Like I have them. They're just easier to hold for me. But I was like, okay, I'm just going to try them all out just as I'm, working along with them all. But ChowGoo in general, I love ChowGoo. It's a wonderful company. I love their needles. And then they just announced that they bought Signature, which I'm over the moon about. Best news I've read online in almost 2 years. So I'm like, this is the best thing ever. Like, I cannot wait. You guys know, like I've always told you for me, it's Signature and ChowGoo. Like they're my favorite. So now I'm just like, I'm super stoked. But your needle choice, if you're finding that your yarn is gripping on your needles too much, like it's not sliding, or you're struggling with doing your cables or your lace, it could be your needles. It could be that you're using a bamboo needle and you need a metal needle or something. Like, so, give it a try if you're getting discouraged with the yarn and the needle combination that you're trying, because it all makes a difference. All of it makes a difference. But this yarn is so nice. It just, I'm like, I can't get enough. Like, I just want to keep knitting.
Yeah. I think that's the best part.
I love that feeling.
Like where you're just like, I mean, that's what both of us have been doing. Just like, go, go, go.
Yeah.
I got a question all the way back at the beginning I want to talk about. So in crochet, we are starting a lot of the rows with a chain 3 instead of doing a double crochet. You can start it however you want. So if like you're joining a new yarn and you want to do a standing double crochet, have at it. If it's like, instead of chain 3 and turn and you want to do a stacked double crochet, have at it. Usually when I do those, I'm always saying, if you hate those, you can do a chain 3. So the same thing works. Same thing works. So yes, Julia, you can do whatever works for you.
That reminds me, I should mention this. The increase that we are using for these shawls. the increase that I'm using for these shawls, I show you how to do it in the videos. Please watch, because it is not a knit front and back. It is not a knit front and back. And you're going to be doing it a lot. So you're going to get a lot of practice at it. Please, please, please do not change this increase. Don't think to yourself, oh, well, instead of doing this knit and the purl in the same stitch, I'll just do a knit and a yarn over. Please don't do that. Just trust me on this. Just don't do that. So use the increases that I gave you. There's a reason for it, right? Like, not only is it going to just expand your knowledge of different increases, it's a whole different style, but it's a look. It's the style. Please do not change that increase. Please, please, please do not. Yeah. I know that you experienced knitters are going to be like, oh, I should just change it. Just remember, you don't know what's coming. You have no idea.
That's what I was going to say.
You don't know.
That's what I was going to say. So it's like, don't change the stitch counts.
No.
Don't change the increases or decreases. Because they're planned that way for a reason.
Yes.
Otherwise, have fun.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Don't do it. Don't do it. You guys are going to love it. Like, I really, 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 really hope that people will choose the Be Quiet and the Smooth Jazz and like try it. I think the Smooth Jazz, it'll be a lot easier than it's way easier than Be Quiet. Like, I'm very excited for the people who tackle Be Quiet and just like, yeah, I get it. Like, now I can do the Be Quiet without a cable needle, without two cable needles. I can do it without one cable needle. Mm-hmm. And I called you. I was like, I feel like I'm the master of the universe, because it's all about reading your knitting and understanding where the stitches need to go. And I'm like, and now I'm just zooming through and I'm like, well, shoot, add more cables, all the cables. I love the cables. And it's, I don't know, we're just having a lot of fun. It's just really
we
cool.
are. And that's why we're so excited that it's finally released, because we can now talk about it.
It's been a lot of work. It's been a lot of work.
It has.
So VIP, just a reminder. So it is still available, and talk about the cast on if you want to, but hold on a second. So the VIP is still available. If you just click the link either in the video description box or when you're on the blog post, click there. You can buy the knitting or the crochet VIP. It will be going up in price as the make along goes along, as more stuff goes in there and you get to see more of what's happening. So that's the whole VIP. I don't know what you want to know about the cast on. It's cast on 3 stitches, and then you do a garter tab, which I walk you through. Like, in all 3 of the videos, I walk you through how to do the garter tab. Not sure.
Yeah, just watch when we're done here. When we're done, watch the video. And then ask questions. So like, this is not going to be the only place. So we plan this month essentially to go live on Tuesdays instead of Mondays. So then we can talk about the plays as they're released. We can talk about any hiccups you might have seen, whatever it is.
Star Farms, you can use a backwards loop. We put that in the instructions, so if people wanted to use it, they could. You don't have to. You'll see I use a long tail cast on. In the video, I use a long tail cast on. It's literally 3 stitches. Just cast on 3 stitches. I don't care what cast on you use. It's just 3 stitches.
Right. It's only
yeah. You got it.
And so that's it. So I would say, like, this is the end of the Tournament of Stitches chatter. So if you guys are done, you can leave.
Yeah. Although I will say VIP, we do have a live Q&A on Friday, I think.
Okay. And in those live Q&As, you can ask more specific questions. You can ask detailed questions.
Yeah.
We can talk more. You can always ask questions in the Facebook group in between of like, hey, I'm having trouble with this. This is why our whole community is here. Right. Or you can yell at me and be, Robin was super mean and she wouldn't help me with my colors. Please, somebody help me with my colors. Yeah. Go for it. And I'm still going to be super mean and say, I'm not helping. That's your problem.
I promise Mondays with Marley is not going to be like all Tournament of Stitches all the time. Like that.
Well, that's what it's just like everything else. So like, you guys are done and now we're going to yammer on about other things.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to hear the chit chat,
see you later.
Have fun stitching. We like you very much. We can't wait to see what you're doing.
Yes. So one of the things that Robin and I have tried to do this year is to try and put out at least one pattern a week, one new pattern a week, right? So I have a pattern ready to go that I wanted to put out last week. It's the green shawl that you made. I have the blog post written, but I have not had the second to go and do all the extras that go with it because I was working on Tournament of Stitches. So I'm hoping I can get that out this week, so that we will have a crochet shawl out.
Yeah, and it's we should have put it out today because it's green.
I thought about it, and then we had this. So
do you guys do anything for St. Patrick's Day? Not that like it's just something fun.
Yeah, we have gone to we've been to Chicago before where they dye the river green. We've done that, which was wild. Like there were people drunk by 8:30 in the morning, like pass out drunk on the street. And I was like, how is this even possible? Like I don't understand. Like what time do you have to start to get there by I don't know. So but no, we don't do growing up, we did like was it corned beef or whatever it's called and cabbage. But we don't do that. John doesn't like it. So we've never really done that. We don't do anything special.
He does
not like it. I like it. I think it's good, but no, John doesn't do that. So I have no idea what we'll do tonight for dinner, but no, we don't do too much. I mean, I am excited about, I know it's St. Patrick's Day today, but it's also, I think the Tournament of Stitches starts, or not Tournament of Stitches. Jeez Louise. March Madness starts, is it today or it starts this weekend or it starts?
So Mark, because again, I'm not a sports person, told me that the play-in game is today or something like that.
Okay.
And then it starts on Thursday.
There you go.
Again, he's also not a basketball person, so I don't know.
I know it. I mean, I knew it's like, it's right now is when it's all starting. My whole point to this is, the Purdue basketball team, which let's be honest, I really could care less about any of the basketball teams in college. However, Jeelan's brother plays for the Purdue basketball team and they won the Big Ten tournament last weekend and they're in the tournament. So Jeelan's talking about going to St. Louis on this weekend to watch him in the tournament, to watch Jakari in the tournament, which will be really cool. So I wanted to make a hat for Jeelan and Jakari because, so this is going to come around. Last week, it was so cold at track, right? It was so cold. So I put all of a variety of hats in my bag. It's all in my car. So of course the kids that have been there, they're like, Coach, where are the hats? And then Jordan, who knows his mom has made the balaclava, is like, hey, where's that hat my mom made? So he wore it all through practice, to which then Caden Sumter, my manager, was like, hey, do you have another hat like that? And then night before last, Jeelan was over here with John, and Jeelan was like, hey, Jordan was wearing a hat the other day that I really like. I would like one of those. So now all the men on my team want a balaclava. And I'm like, how is this happening? Like this random thing that I was like, yeah, we're gonna try and make you this. And now everybody's like, I want that. Like, I want one of those. I'm like, really? Yeah, like Jeelan's here. He's like, he's over at Inspiration Station. Look, his favorite color is orange, right? So I'm like, perfect. I have a lot of orange. So he's looking and he picks a yarn and he picks Bijou Basin Ranch, Yak, and Cormo. And I'm like, oh, you have very nice taste. I'm like, you're worth it. I would make it for you. And I would give you all the like the launder instructions and stuff. But that's a nice yarn. You know, he's like, oh, no, you don't have to. I'm like, no, I don't mind. He goes, well, I actually, and then he went over to Brava Tweed and he picked the black Brava Tweed. And he's like, could you mix this with like the goldish Brava Tweed since it's kind of Purdue? Yeah. And he's like, I could have that, you know, because he has those dreads. He has really long dreads. They're so cool. And he's got a big head in general. And then he has the dreads. And so I'm always like, so what do you want? Like, you know, like a slouchy hat that you can put all the dreads in? Do you just want a hat on? Like, what do you want? And then he said he wanted that with the balaclava. I'm like, okay.
Everybody wants to say
words. Everybody wants
They're all chilly.
Yeah.
All the chilly babies got it.
They were very excited about it. I was like, this is the funniest thing that's the hat you guys want.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyways, but so going back to the March Madness, I'm excited for Purdue because I actually have I feel like I have a friend in the game. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
Jakari,
it
he's
makes it more personal to watch.
yeah. He's been to, you know, dinner at our house and stuff. Not at our house. We were at Jordan's house for 4th of July and whatnot. You know, like I know the kid.
Yeah,
And
it
so
makes it more fun.
I'm a little excited about it. So
Aw.
I did tell what was it? They were, I think Jalen said that they're coming here if it's like the Final Four or something in Indianapolis. And if Purdue makes it, he was like, I'll bring you Coach Bird. I was like,
Okay.
it will be lost on me. I
Yeah.
said, take like John or take somebody. I like it. I will cheer Jakari on if, you know, if there's an extra ticket, but don't give me the ticket. Like I don't want it because I'm happy for him.
Right.
I
But
just don't really care.
It's not your, super duper thing.
No, I'd rather be at home knitting. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's it. What is this? Do an Irish stew with a stout beer. Now I can get behind the stout beer.
Yeah.
Although I will say, as my perimenopause is happening, alcohol does not sit well with me. Like, I don't really like to drink.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know, but I do like a stout, dark stout.
Irish stew would be perfect for today because it snowed last night.
Yeah,
which
it's
was
so
super
freaking
weird.
cold here. It's so cold here. It's
And
ridiculous.
like that would be lovely. We usually do corned beef because we love corned beef. I mean, really,
it's delicious.
any reason to make it, we're like, yeah.
See, I grew up with it. My mom and dad and my grandma used to make it. My grandma used to make it and then she put some vinegar in it. And so I love it. It's a very, very good. John does not like it at all. Like
that's so funny, man. I'm all in.
I don't have that problem, but you know. Oh, it's funny. That's really funny.
So we've had a wild weekend over here because Marley and I both had like crazy wind on Friday. Marley lost power, and so that's when she went to the yarn store with Josiah, which in normal people's world makes A to B to C. I have no power. I might as well go to the yarn store.
It worked.
On Friday, not to see behind the scenes, but Friday is when I filmed all of my videos for Play One, and I uploaded them all, and an hour later lost all power, and I just went, boy, I hope the uploaded. So then I like panic text Marley like because we only got power back last night. So 4 days we were out of power for 4 days.
So luckily our power came on later that night. Friday night it came on, and then Alora edited your videos and my videos on Saturday and Sunday, and then she was doing mine last night too. To which she was yelling at me. She's like, you are killing me with how last minute you are with stuff. And I'm like, last minute? This isn't due until noon tomorrow. We are ahead of the game. She's like, you're psycho. That's what she loves. She's like, you are psycho. I cannot handle you. She's like, you're the person that is like packing your bags an hour before you leave for the airport. I'm like, yeah. She goes, I'm the person packing my bag a week before I leave. And I'm like, no.
Yeah, which was funny because that also happened last week too. Because Ellie's in France right now with a school exchange program, and her friend came over and was like, what do you mean you're not packed? Because like she had to leave the next day at 9, and Ellie's like, I have to leave at 9. And she was like, it's like 7:30. And so she was like, no, we're packing your bags, right? She would not leave until she packed every single thing. It was just really funny.
I just don't work like that. I don't know.
We're just different. Everybody's different. Everybody has their things they like.
Don't you feel like we like lived a whole month last week? I feel like there was my car had to go back to the shop. That's a whole nother avenue. So had to take my car into the shop. Can I just say that I really realize how colorful my language is when I make the mechanic clutch his pearls. Like Not even joking. Like, I said what I said, and his reaction was this. Oh, okay. I was just like, listens. And so, anyways, I was like, well, okay. What is going on with you? She's like, I want you.
She needs you today. She needs a little bit of love today.
No.
She's having a little bit of a hard time.
Okay. What's going on with you?
I don't know.
So my car went in, got it back. Joey was on spring break last week, so that was nice to have him home. He and John are working behind the scenes on work stuff here, like my work stuff, trying to get things better. And then I don't know. Those are the big things around here. I really like this sweater that you designed. Like
Thanks.
it is one of those.
I have to get that one out too.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Yeah, that one I want you to do a little video for it because it's so easy.
Yeah.
It's so easy, but I just want you to do a little video for it.
Yeah. Yeah. So I like it a lot. And then did the yarn shopping thing. Even had Tammy, our contractor, our friend Tammy, she was even calling me from the yarn store as she's getting, like, she took a picture. She's like, I got the yarn, to which I had just put all of the yarn I had bought up. And so I called her on FaceTime and I'm like, I raise you 8 different types of yarn. Her husband's in the background. Hi, Marley. You need stop being an influencer, Marley.
Stop doing that.
And then I don't know if you guys saw this in the Minions group, but Anna Woods, who lives close to me, she has the same yarn stores, right? And she's like, oh, I went to go get more of this color that I really want, but it's not there anymore. And I'm like, I bought that yesterday. Sorry. And so it's this pink color. She wanted more of this. And I'm like, I'm using it. I got none for you.
I have it all.
Sorry about you. So, and what's funny, while I was there, I bought an extra hank of the fuchsia because they only had one. So I was like, oh, I'll buy it. And then, so I just have one more just in case, because I love that color. So Anna, she was like, well, I went there and I bought all your fuchsia, Marley. I was like, joke's on you. I already have it. It's like, you're lucky you got the replay. She's so cute. And what's really cute about that is when we all went to Lindsay's place, was it last summer, 2 summers ago, whatever it was. Anna Woods was one of the people that went on that trip, and Anna had bought me some Alabrigo in the fuchsia color. She is like, seriously, what is going on? I know. What is, no, not the face. So it's just cute, but that was kind of fun because I don't usually go to the yarn stores, Yeah. And Joey's always cute. He's like, do people know who you are when you walk in? I'm like, they have no clue who I am.
No,
they don't know at all.
No, it's fine.
No.
Yeah. It's totally want anyone to know.
No.
You just want to go enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always feel funny though, when I know I have more yarn than the yarn store has. Like, I almost feel guilty buying their yarn because I'm like, well, you're not going to have very much anymore. And I know I have enough,
Right.
Like my students, I think I told you, they were like, Coach, how much yarn do you have? Because they've never been down here. The new kids haven't. And I'm like, let's put it this way. I have more yarn than your Michaels has. And they're like, what? I'm like, yeah, if you went to Michaels, I have more yarn than what would be on the shelves at Michaels. They're like, where do you put it all? So Jordan was like, you got to see her organizational skills down in her office.
Oh,
She's got it all, decked out. And that was what
I know. They are all
sorts of jealous. Yeah. This one is jealous. She's warning her off. Hi, babies. Okay, can we be done?
Now we have a little show for it.
Yeah, look at her. Yes. Okay. And now they're gonna go argue.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. John and I talked about taking the dogs to a dog park. We would take Brioche, but Pearl is such a bitch. I just don't think she would handle it. It would just not be good. It would not be good. She's such a bitch. Okay, this says we're having trouble streaming to Facebook. It may be a Facebook problem. Why not? Okay, of course.
It's fine.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. Well,
bye, Facebook.
Hopefully it worked eventually.
Who the heck knows? I don't know what's going on. Anyways, so that was it in my world. That was all that's happening.
I know.
Do you have
It's
anything more? I feel like it's all Tournament of Stitches all the time right now.
I know. I know. We have lots of other things in the pipeline. But it's all my brain wants to do right now is crochet.
Yeah.
I mean, I have 6 of them, right? Like these are
Yeah.
6 versions of them
Yeah.
currently. So like I have so many.
That's the beauty of crochet. Like you could do that stuff. Like I couldn't even imagine knitting some more right now. Like I'm good. I'm on the 3. I did give, like, Tasha came over last night and she's like, do you have another project for me? And so I knew I have some designs that I've had, that Sherry and I will write, and they just sit there until it's time for them to be made. And one of them is a tank top. And so I pulled out some yarn and I gave her the pattern to make a tank top. So it'll be her first big garment. But I was struggling to find what yarn, because I was like, oh, I'll use the Karen Colorama bamboo blend, whatever. It's been discontinued. I tried to grab another yarn. It's been discontinued. I'm like, this reminds me of what I hate about working with different yarns is these go away so fast.
Yeah. And
I don't have a lot of
you don't want wool. Like,
No,
you need a cotton, a linen.
So I did a Karen cotton cakes because that's still available.
Oh, yeah.
So I did a Karen cotton cakes, and so I'm hoping
good.
it'll work. But I'm making an extra large. Like that feels weird.
I think that's the right size.
I think it's the right. I know it's the right size. I measured myself and was like, that's the size. But I think I'm hoping that'll come out nice. It's real simple. It should be good for spring, because Joey's planning a whole spring collection. And
we do have that. I forgot. I'm like, oh, right.
Yeah. If you remember last year, he was really upset I didn't have a whole lot of summer stuff. He was really upset about it. Yeah. So actually, Sherry and I, that's one of the things that I idea vomited on her, was putting together like a spring set, like a beach towel and a cover up and a sun hat and and so like our brains were just firing, and a knit dress, a skirt, booty shorts. Like I'm very excited. I'm very excited. I'm going to model some booty shorts, and they're going to sell. That's going to sell those puppies.
That's great, Marley.
It will. It will.
It's wonderful.
Nothing like a 48-year-old woman wearing booty shorts.
Whatever makes you happy. I have no judgment. Yeah. No judgment.
There's a whole lot of judgment. Your face has judgment. You might not have any, but you have a whole lot of judgment. No, I do. I want to make and then I thought it would be fun to do like a halter top, not for me, but for like Taylor to wear, like, because she likes that kind of stuff, and I thought it'd be just cute.
Yeah. I mean, there's tons of stuff I would make for the kiddo. Like, yeah. Different. I'm just not interested in it. But yeah, I forgot. Yeah, we have a really cute crochet summer top coming out. I was like, oh, right.
I want to do some more sling bags. I think those are still like a big hit.
Yeah, they're always great for anything you're doing in the summer.
Yeah,
it's really easy.
So I'm trying to think ahead to the summer stuff, because I don't really like making stuff in the summer. I mean, shoot, we do. I mean, I plan on doing a sweater for the Christmas in July. I already have that, talking to Sherry about that, what that will be. Yeah, I don't know. These are the things we're working on. Lots of stuff, man.
And I just want to go crochet on my shawls.
I know. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to finish this loom on how to use Stitch Fiddle with those charts, because I want to put that up there. And then I can go and just knit on mine and get started on the second. Because I think what I'm going to do, since I started on this, the next one, it'll be a step out. It won't be teaching on this, because it would just be too long to get down those rows. Yeah, like this wasn't too hard, but I'll have the sample at that point. Be like, here's what it's going to look like. Now let's learn these stitches. Right. So that's my plan with that. Any questions out there from anybody? Doesn't look like it. No. Do you want to do a selection of Mondays with Marley?
Oh, sure.
You want to pick it?
Yeah. Give me a second, guys. Where did I see one recently? hold on. I got to think about where I saw one, and then I will share my screen. Just give me.
Erica, I think you and I you are my people. Where do you live, Erica? Wondering where she's from. Oh, goodness gracious. It is so cold outside. Like my throwers, they're so upset. They can't go outside because it's just too cold. You know what I mean? Oh, I like Santa Monica. That's pretty. Santa Monica is very pretty.
All right. Okay, I got one.
You got one?
All right, back over here. That's not it. All righty. Melissa, you are our winner. It's deluxe worsted.
Oh, I like that yarn. Oh, that is an old one, November of last year. Oh, that's a pretty purple. Ooh, I wonder if she made yours or mine for whatever that thing is we do in November. What is it called? Starts with the T. It starts with the T. It is not Tournament of Stitches. Turkey Trot. It is called Turkey Trot. Holy moly. Oh, Melissa, I'd love to see your piece.
So funny.
It's just the way it is, man. Nikki says, my son is doing throwing as a freshman this year. That is awesome. Throwing is really great. It's very, very, very technical. So hopefully he will get some really good coaching. Because it's a very, very technical thing. I like it though. We have on Saturday, KJ is in a last chance meet on Saturday to try and make it to indoor state. He just has to throw another like 1.5 feet to make it because he's sitting number 25 and they take the top 24.
Oh, so close.
He's so close. And the crazy part is that like he's just under 49 feet for the shot put, and he's got to throw 50. And he throws 50 at practice all the time. So it's not like it's out of the question, right?
Just doing it in the meet.
Yeah. So then yesterday we're practicing. He's like, oh, I really think I want to work on the it's called a re-wrap of his right arm. He's a lefty.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I've been thinking that too. My plan was when we go outdoor, I was going to have you start working on that a little bit. Right. So then he's throwing at practice. I'm talking to the head coach, just, doing the things. And then KJ comes over. He goes, I don't think I'm going to do the re-wrap right now. It's not working. I said, wait. You're trying to change right now? He's like, yeah. I'm like, no, we aren't changing anything right now. Like that is after we do indoor state, we'll go and we'll have, 8 weeks to change before the outdoor state, indoor state, outdoor state, whatever. And he's like, oh, okay. And I'm like, yeah, you don't need to be changing any of that right now. You don't need to change anything right now. Like we just need to focus on what we've been focusing on and you'll get
through it.
Yeah. So I have that on Saturday, but I don't have to stay for the whole meet, which is nice. So he'll throw at 10 a.m. So I'll be out of there by noon-ish. So I'll be able to get back home, which will be great. Yeah. So that's all I got. I think
good.
I don't know when Joey starts throwing again here soon, but I can't wait to start going to those too. But yeah. That's it. That's all I got. That's all our information. Somebody's asking where they can get this pattern. It is, if you have Jolly Holiday, you own it already. But it will be coming out on the website and available for a PDF purchase at a very steep discount. Probably in a couple weeks. I still gotta get like pictures. I don't think I have pictures of myself in it. Did I take pictures of myself in it yet?
I don't
think I did.
I don't think you did either. I don't remember that you did.
That's a whole task, y'all. So I have to be like in that frame of mind,
right headspace to do it.
Yeah. So I have to do that.
It's ready whenever we are, which is nice.
Yeah.
So yes. So just so everybody knows, we're coming back on Tuesdays during the tournament stitches.
Yeah.
Not Mondays. It'll be
Yeah.
Tuesdays.
Yeah.
That way we can walk through where everything is, just in case you don't know.
Yeah.
And we can talk about whatever the play is, and we can do all that good stuff.
Alyssa, yes, it is still available. The links are in the video description box, I think, of this video. I can't go see right now. But they're also on the main blog post. Yeah. There's like a button. I think it says like click here to get VIP. You have to click it and it'll take you to the checkout. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's it.
Everybody go enjoy some.
Go have fun,
stitching.
y'all. Yeah.
Go enjoy.
All right, everybody.
That's what we're going to be doing.
See you next Tuesday. Bye, y'all.
Everybody.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. Like, what is? I almost said Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving.
Good.
And many more.
Live your life within the moment. And don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over. All that I know is we'll get older. So let us dance this night away.